Welcome back. Having spent the last month travelling across from the UK to Austria, you join us this week as we leave South Austria and head across into Slovenia.
Good morning, and it's Tuesday morning. We are in a fairly quiet park up of a very non-tourist town. But I think we might have done it again.
No, we haven't.
It's 8 o'clock. There's a coach parked next to us and a lot of noise outside. We're like, oh my god, is it market day or something? So I'm just
I think
about...
they're just going to work.
I'm making a lot of noise. So I'm just going to take the dog outside and find out what's going on. So I've been out for an inspection and it turns out it was just a rowdy coach. I think paranoia's setting in. Every time we wake up near noise outside, we get in a bit of a panic now.
Good morning. So this is where we parked last night. Small town on our way down towards the Slovenian border. It's just a large car park near the river. Not too bad at all actually. But yeah, so we've just about to leave from here, go get some shopping, and then we'll be crossing the border over to Lake Bled. We'll catch you there.
Whew, that's a scorcher today. So bit of a itty bitty day today. We've just come and done some shopping at Billa Plus, and Martin's
And it was
just
definitely Billa Plus.
Martin's just had the fright of his life. It's not cheap to shop here anyway, but we think this is more like
Waitrose, I think.
more or worse than Waitrose possibly. He said he was scared to pick anything up because of the price.
Oh, 2 peppers at $2.99.
Seriously?
Seriously?
That's horrendous. What did you say you just paid for a baguette? €3 for a baguette?
Yeah, nearly €3.
Absolutely mental. So we are hoping to cross the border today, but what we need to do is we need to get rid of the Austrian Go box and pick up a Slovenian version.
Dars Go.
Dars Go. There may be some scenery, but other than that, I don't think there'll be an awful lot happening today.
No.
It's too
hot. And
it is
if
really
it cools
hot.
down later, we could go to Lake Bled on the cycle with her. Otherwise, we'll do it in the morning.
Might be best to get up and go early in the morning. So we're not at the border yet, but we've come to some sort of toll. Is it a tunnel toll? Right, not sure if we'll have to pay or if our doors go or our is that a go-go? Yeah, that's a go-go. Okay, so we just found a go channel. So yeah, hopefully that'll do us.
The other side of this tunnel is then Slovenia.
Right. Okay, so is this a long tunnel?
Yes.
How long is it?
Many kilometres.
Many kilometres.
I think it's 5. 7.8.
Wow, 7.8 kilometres. That's huge. Hello, Slovenia. Halfway through the tunnel was the border, it would seem. So now we need to find the go stations.
Yeah. It's not far along.
Oh, we swapped one for another one. This is the Slovenian version called Dars Go. Rhino Park. That looks interesting, doesn't it? Logan, my grandson would love this. We're just coming in to Bled, which is supposed to be one of the highlights of Slovenia. Welcome to Bled. Good morning. morning. It's just after 8 a.m. Another scorchio one today. The forecast is saying that it's already around about 21, 22 degrees and it's 8 a.m. Temperature's due to get up to 32, 33 today. So we're off for a cycle. Martin's just getting the bikes ready. Off for a cycle around Lake Bled. So, it's supposed to be really beautiful. I'm quite looking forward to this. So let's go.
Just wow.
Colour of that water is not real.
Doesn't come out on the video. I know. Just.
Honestly, talk about sardines with the windows open. There's literally like a foot and a half between the van.
A bit meter.
And this is even more special. Can you believe that?
Yes, I can.
Not like sitting under someone's window.
Well, so this was our park up last night. It's basically alongside a railway line at the station, and we're parked here. There was quite a few vans here last night, but we're a bit slow to get off. Tasha's not been too well, so we've been taking it easy for a few days. Yeah, we haven't paid yet, so probably not going to bother. They want 20 euros for this. Absolutely crazy. I don't know how they get away with charging that, but they're not getting my money today.
So we're back on the road today, a bit reluctantly from my point of view, but we do need to move on. So my darling husband brings me on a mountain pass.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Just what I need with a dodgy belly. It's pretty, but my tummy doesn't like it. Someone's let their grandchildren loose on the map again. They're frails.
I don't know what that's about. that. We're expecting a storm, all right? Look at that sky. Definitely expecting a storm. So I bought this drink from Austria. It's like a Schweppes lemon, sort of. But it's called Bomb. Now, to me, a shart is a cross between a shit and a fart. And I was just looking and I thought, that's not very appealing, but hey, Bomb, it actually tastes okay.
Yeah.
Nice lemony, sort of sparkling drink. But I noticed that the A in Bomb's like a road traffic cone, like there's been an accident. So maybe they know what shart means. I don't know. Anyway, it didn't do that for me, so all good.
Someone's definitely getting the hang of this exploring lark. She's not gone that far before. Cheeky little minx. But we're totally enclosed, there's no one else here. And if anybody does come in, they've got to stop at the barrier. So it's actually quite safe for her to do so. Unless there's any snakes in the grass, of course.
So we're in Slovenia. We haven't actually done very much in the last few days. Natasha's been poorly, so we've just been trying to hide from the sun as much as possible, and she's been sleeping most of the time. So yeah, we haven't moved a lot, just stayed around in shit car parks. And so today we're going to move on we're at Tolmin, which is up in the mountains, and there's a nice gorge here, so I think I'm going to go for a walk down the gorge for a bit.
You're going stir crazy, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm just not up for it, and you've had like 4 days of just doing nothing with bad internet and shit car parks.
Yeah, it's not too bad here, but yeah, so I'm going to go and have a gorge walk, leave Tash behind in the van, and yeah, and then we'll move on down to Pajama Castle.
Pajama Castle.
As I call it, Pajama.
And so what we've not done yet is it's also New Flag Day, so shall we put our new flag up?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's do it. New flag!
I'm going to put it under Austria. What that? Yeah, there we go.
Straight.
That's good enough.
We're getting quite a collection now. Yay! And there'll be another one going up in a couple of days when we hit Croatia.
So I'm just making my way up to the gorge now. You can see the mountains in the background there. Beautiful sunny day again. Okay, so €8 to get into the gorge, and I'm literally only started. I'm sweating like a beast already. It's quite hot out there and humid today. Hopefully it's nice and cool down here. Okay, so this afternoon we're visiting the caves of Postojna. We've just put Boo into the kennels and try and show you some of the footage. See you later, Boo.
Bye bye, we'll be very quick.
An hour and a half, we'll be back.
We're in the caves.
You can tell by
It's cold. Comes my girl, she's looking for me. She's looking for me. Oh, where's Mum? Where's Mum? She hasn't seen me yet. Hello! Okay, so we're back from the caves. Lots of walking. Poor Martin, after all that gorge walking yesterday, his knees are barely functional at the minute.
They're not too bad.
But yeah, it was a very long train ride, and then lots of walking. I'll have to count my steps. It wasn't like, and it was constantly moving as well because we're following a tour guide, so we had to just keep up and down and round and round and up and down, and it was magnificent though. The caves are enormous.
They are, yeah.
I'm not sure I'd bother going to any other caves because
these were pretty impressive, weren't they?
yeah, the most impressive caves I've ever been to. Expensive, but when you look at the fact that you've got the tour guides and this wonderful non-slip flooring and all these fabulous walkways and all the lighting and the train, and you can see that the cost of the maintenance for something like that is quite something. So yeah, definitely worth it. Boo behaved herself in the kennel. She wasn't screaming when Dad went to pick her up. You've probably just seen a bit of footage of her coming to meet me, which was really cool. So our Slovenia trip's coming towards an end. It's not what I expected. I expected a bit more real country. I expected lots of natural emerald waterways and pretty roads, and it's very touristy. It's very sewn up. You can't park anywhere, it would seem, for less than €20.
No, not if you've got a motorhome.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's cost us a
Very
fortune.
few places.
We've done nothing other than the caves today, but I mean, even that was like 65 quid, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's basically €30 each.
Yeah. So
And €25 to stay overnight here.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's £100 done for doing nothing really.
Yeah, it's a real shame that they've gone to the extent of milking the tourist, because I mean these airs, they're nothing special. They're just parking spaces and services. In France, there are a lot of places where you'd get that for free.
You get much nicer.
At worst, maybe €10 a night.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, so
25
Slovenia. Would I recommend Slovenia? I'm not sure I would actually.
Yeah, if you're coming to see certain things, then yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's very nice. The people are nice enough.
Definitely not great for motorhoming. I mean, yes, there are motorhome options around, but it is so expensive. If you've got a bottomless purse, then yeah, crack on and have a great time. But then if you've got a bottomless purse, chances are you'll be going to the fancy spa hotels, which would be a completely different experience. So personally, it's not what I expected. We've done lots of planning and reviewing, and all the reviews say, oh, it's so beautiful, and there's around every corner is something fantastic, and it's the most gorgeous country, blah 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 blah. It's very overhyped.
It's written by the Slovenian Tourist Board.
Well, yeah, it's very overhyped.
I mean, it is very nice.
Yeah.
But
oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. The the waters are they're emerald green, and you can see the fish, and they're absolutely pure and clear, and it's fantastic. But you can't really get too much of it.
No, they're definitely taking advantage. Yeah, you want to stop anywhere, you've got to pay for an overnight, or you can't just. There are lots of places you can't park a motorhome. No, they won't let you.
No, and there's lots
of certainly can't stay overnight.
And there's lots of restrictions to parking hours in certain car parks. Like you can't park in this car park after 5 p.m. or that one after 7. And apparently the police are really hot on fining. So we haven't taken any chances.
Yeah, we stayed in the town centre one last night, and
Oh, it was horrendous, honestly. The car park was quieter this morning than it was overnight. There was some big argument going on between 3 and about 5:30 this morning. I felt very vulnerable, and I knew Martin was deathly tired. I didn't want to disturb him, but I was very close to waking him up and saying, please can we move, because I don't feel safe. And that's the first time that's happened. We had the youths banging on the door again, and that always unsettles me. That always makes me feel really nervous. But I think for me, that's because the first time that ever happened was when I was on my own.
Oh, you poor thing.
It frightens me. It does frighten me. It makes me feel very vulnerable. But hey, there's good and bad with everything. We haven't managed to do Pyjama Castle. We were going to do that this evening. Pyjama. Okay, Castle.
I think it's Pyjama.
We were going to do a drive-by this evening when it was closed to see if we could get a few cheeky shots, but we couldn't park where we wanted to park at the caves, so we've just parked for the night now. So we may or may not get shots of that in the morning, and then we're off to Croatia.
Yeah, I think so. Time to move on.
Yeah, the Croatia's, I think it'll be easier for freer parking, cheaper parking.
I'm not sure it is.
Well, maybe not down the Dalmatian coast, but certainly inland it definitely is
Yeah, when
easier.
we go across inland it will be, but we... Yeah, down the west coast.
Yeah, I'm not expecting the Dalmatian coast to be easy, but then maybe we just don't spend too much time there. We'll just see what happens. Anyway, waffled for 6 minutes. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy our videos. If so, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, but it lets us know that you're watching, and you get the opportunity to get a notification for future videos. So next week we will be continuing south down towards Croatia. We'll see you there.